Hey everybody, I hope you're all doing well. Today I've brought you a very gentle yin yoga practice which you can use to wind down after a stressful day at work or simply before going to bed, to also connect your mind and your body. And it is a very nice thing to do if you feel stressed and just want to breathe and feel your body and move it a bit and slow down. So I thought a yin yoga practice would be the perfect thing for that. So just very quickly before we start, what is yin yoga? So basically yin yoga is a very gentle form of yoga where we hold poses for an extended period of time. This normally ranges from 45 seconds to 2 minutes. In this video we will aim for like 1 minute, I think. And yeah, you're basically supposed to surrender into each pose, relax the muscles, and without pushing it, just aim to go for your body limits to the point where you feel this is enough, and then just ease into each pose. So opposed to traditional yoga practices where we have more dynamic styles of going from one pose into another, which basically focuses on the muscles, in yin yoga we're more focused on the ligaments, tendons, fascia, and really try to ease into them. They so often get neglected, and this is why this is another huge benefit of yin yoga, that you lengthen them, that you stretch them out, and that you wake them up, quote unquote. So in yin yoga, mindfulness is obviously also a very important aspect. So when we start in a bit, I want you to connect your body and your mind. So when we do a pose, that you really feel into your body, that you don't get distracted. Just remain with your body and feel how it feels and feel how it moves. Breathe deeply, breathe slowly, and just be in the moment. This is also what yin yoga is about. So I want you to try and concentrate on that as well. So yin yoga is suitable basically for all levels. If you're new to yoga or yin yoga, it might be of help if you grab a bolster or some yoga blocks for additional support. If you don't feel like you need them, just leave them out. And yeah, I think that's it. So without further ado, let's just dive into the practice. Here we go. Welcome to this yin yoga practice. Thank you so much for joining me. And today we start in a seated position on our mat. And just settle down, settle in. This time is dedicated to you. And we start by lifting up our hands and arms to the sky, go into prayer position, move it in front of our chest, and once again circle our arms around our head, lift them up and into prayer position in front of our chest to arrive to this practice. Now once again we settle down, watch our breath, calm down, relax. This is our time. And now with the right hand we grab our head and pull it to the side, and the other arm reaches for the mat, and we hold this position now. And we switch arms and do the same thing on the other side. Don't pull it too much, obviously we don't want to injure our neck, just very gently pull onto your head. And now very gently we move our head from the left to the right and back to loosen up our neck and spine. Sit up straight again, and now we find our way into all fours position. So now we continue with the cat-cow to loosen ourselves up even more, and we breathe out and stretch our back into the sky, and then we breathe in, look straight ahead and bend our backs. And once again, we breathe out, back to the sky, lift it up, and then breathe in and look ahead. There you go, once more, look straight ahead. Stretch your back, stretch your bum, and now once again, lift your back up into the sky towards the ceiling and feel the stretch through the entire body. And now we straightly go into child's pose. So put your buttocks back onto your heels and stretch your arms to the front, and you can rest your forehead onto the mat and just stay here for a couple of moments. Breathe deeply. Enjoy the silence. Watch your body. How does it feel today? And know that this time is solely dedicated to you. And we get back into all fours. Now we get into a push-up position, then gently lower ourselves down onto the belly to get ready for the next pose, which is the Sphinx pose. So get onto your elbows and stretch your back. Breathe calmly but deeply, and remain in this pose for a couple more moments. Nice. Now we get into our next yin posture, which is a lunge. We start with the right leg at the top of our mat and put the left leg down onto the floor and really go deeply into this pose. Hold it, stretch your entire lower body to a point where you feel this is enough. Don't go too far, but you definitely should feel the stretch. As a modification, you can also now lift up your hind leg to make it more intense. But this is entirely up to you. If you feel fine with the leg on the floor, that's fine. You can even lift up your arms here and play with the balance a bit. Try to keep your balance and feel the stretch. Well done. Now we are lowering ourselves down yet again and simply switch sides and do the same thing again, just on the other side. Go deeply into the stretch and hold it. Once again, if you feel this is a bit too easy for me, you can just lift up behind leg. And if you want to, you can also raise your hands and arms high above your head to make keeping the balance even more complicated. But this is optional, of course. You can hold the stretch in whatever position you prefer it. Nice, excellent, well done. And we now move directly into our next pose, which will be carried out in a seated position once again. And this is the one-legged forward fold. I start with the left leg, you can also start with the right one if it suits you better. And then we straighten our back and lean towards our foot. If we can grab it, that's cool. If not, we can hold onto our knee. We can hold onto our shin. Wherever you feel like the stretch is enough, you just reach for that point. In yin yoga, it's not at all important how far you can go, but just that you feel the stretch and hold the pose for an extended period of time. And as you can see, I wouldn't necessarily consider myself unflexible, but I've seen people doing this stretch with their chest on their legs basically, which is definitely not possible for me. But as I stated before, this is absolutely not important, not the important part. Great. Now we change the leg, and I will move to the right one. You can move to the left one if you started with the right one, and we do the same thing once again. And I remind you once more that you do the stretch, feel into the hamstring, feel into the fascial ligaments and muscles that are being stretched. And while you're doing that, breathe slowly, gently, and connect your mind and body, because this is the perfect time to do so. Nothing like moving your body and really noticing the movements and noticing your body working and connecting. Great, couple more moments. There we go. This was it. Very well done. And now we move on to our next posture. All right, we sit down and let ourselves slide gently onto our backs and lay down and get ready for the next yin posture. But before that, we just quickly grab our shins and hug ourselves. Give ourselves a very, very big and warm hug. Then release the legs. Put one foot onto the thigh of the other leg and grab the shin of that leg. And pull your leg towards your chest. This posture is called reclined pigeon, and it is a phenomenal stretch. Just hold this position and ease into this posture as you're supposed to with every single posture. And while holding firmly onto our shins, we should feel the stretch in the glutes, in the lower back, in the hamstrings, as well as very much so in the hip flexor area. So this is an amazing stretch for many different parts of the lower body. Hold it, and now we gently release this posture and just switch sides and do this once more, just on the other side. Keep breathing slowly, gently. Feel into each pose and relax, while at the same time feeling the stretch deeply into the muscles, fascia, ligaments. Keep holding. You're doing amazing. And this is a very, very beneficial practice for you. You can get back into this practice whenever you like, and for now, just feel the stretch. And we release and turn around, and now it's time to once more. I actually don't know why I turned around here. You can actually just stay in your back, but it's now time for our shoulder stretch. We lie on the ground, lift up our knee of the right leg, turn it to our left side, reach our left arm to the side, look to that side as well, and feel a deep stretch, not only in the shoulder, but also or even specifically in the back, as we really twist the entire body here. Left hand can be placed on your right knee to further pull it down, or you can just leave it be at the side of your body. That's once again up to you. And remain in this pose. Ease into it. Breathe. Let go and switch sides one more and do the same procedure. knee to the right side. With the right hand you can pull the leg down and you look over your left shoulder towards your stretched out left arm. And remain here for a couple more moments and enjoy the stillness and silence and feel your body be. Well done. And we can now ease out of the posture, and yeah, we're nearing the end of the session already. What a shame. But we still have some postures to go, and we start now with the butterfly posture, where we bring the soles of our feet together, hold on to them, and lean forward as far as we can. You see, I'm in my case, I can lower my right leg way more down than my left one, so it looks a bit crooked, but still it's a very good stretch for the hip flexor. And yeah, if it's not as straight, that's fine. Just ease into the pose and feel the stretch. I can definitely still work on that as well, and I will try and improve this pose. We are on the same way here. We are all trying to get flexible and loosen up our bodies. Very, very nice. Now we can get out of the pose already, and just do a few windshield wipers with the legs from left to right and right to left. And then once again, we lower ourselves down onto our bags and get ready for our final relaxation. So we stretch out our arms and legs and just let go. Breathe deeply. Close our eyes and finish off this practice with a smile and the certainty that we dedicated this time for us, and we made time to be with ourselves, be with our bodies, and do something good for us, and just enjoy the silence for a couple more moments. Yeah, Shavasana, the final pose of many yoga practices, is everybody's favorite, and it has come to a close now for us. You can remain in this posture for as long as you like. If you need to continue with your day, you can very, very slowly get up and come again into a seated position. Thank yourselves for a wonderful practice. Bow down to yourselves if you want to, and thank you so much for tuning in. Leave me a comment, and I'll see you again very soon. Thanks.